Welcome, I'm the Kaiju no Kami, and right now I'm currently preparing for Colorado Anime Fest tomorrow. I am finishing up my Alien 3 review, and this is going to be my quickie review of the new Power Rangers movie. Go, go, Power Rangers, yeah! Okay, so those of you who have actually watched my trailer reactions to this movie or seen my comments online, I was not looking forward to this movie. It looked like just another generic, angsty, teenage, dramatic, bland fest that was going to be totally on the dark side like the DC movies and nothing like Power Rangers. Well, man, was I wrong. This movie was fun. It was entertaining. It was energetic. It had a perfect balance of comedy and drama with seriousness. Rita is downright, well, repulsive in this thing. She was more phenomenal. Elizabeth Banks clearly had a lot of fun with her character, and it showed. She was great. She was terrifying. She is what a villain should be. She was easily one of my favorite characters. The plot is really well done. It's not going to win any awards for being original, nor is it anything spectacular. It is well done. They developed the characters and the action scenes are pretty good. Now granted, I am not a fan of these designs. Even in action, I'm still kind of iffy. I don't like the Megazord. I'm not that big on their costumes. But their costumes looked a lot better in action in the movie. The characters were all great. They all had good moments, but I have to say my favorites besides Rita are Alpha. Bill Hader was just hilarious as him. He really stole the show. He was very snarky at times, and it made him fun. Again, I don't like his design, but it worked here, which I am okay with. I can deal with the design I don't like if it works. Plus, Alpha kind of ran the show at times. Zordon was kind of a dick, but you know what? Bryan Cranston did a superb job as him. I can't wait to see what else they do with him in the future, and I really like the way they did his face on the screen. The standout Ranger for me is hands down Billy. He was kind of the comic relief in a way, but still had that balance of drama and comedy that works so well, and he helped get pretty much everyone together as a team. So he did a great job. He had some of the best lines, the best moments. It was fun. It was a fun movie. In fact, I am just so glad that I went to see this. And it's a shame that the trailers did not do this movie justice. It is a great bait and switch. Now, if you've already written the movie off because of the horrendous trailers, I can't blame you because they are bad trailers. But if you're kind of curious and kind of unsure whether you want to see it or not, I'd say definitely check it out. You might be surprised with it, especially if you are a Sentai or Power Ranger fan. In fact, I'm glad I am because had I not been a Sentai fan, there's no way I would have bothered with this after the trailers I saw. There are a lot of really great standout moments here. And like I said, the comedy is perfect. There's actually a few moments when they're in the Megazord that made me think of Voltron Legendary Defender. Now, some negatives I do have towards the movie is, one, I hate that their masks retracted when they were fighting the Zords. There was no reason for that. Yeah, I know why they did it, but I still think it's kind of stupid and I hate it. You do not need to see an actor's face when they're in a costume at all times. You know who they are. You know the actors are there. There's no reason to do it. Another negative is the music was sometimes hit or miss. Most of the time it was a hit, but there's a few times where certain songs came up that really detracted from the thing. The biggest negative though is hands down Godar. He is just what we suspected, just a giant blob of cheese whiz attacking the city. It is horrible. It is pointless. He's just a mindless goon. He doesn't even talk. He doesn't do anything. He's not a character. He is a gimmick. He is a plot device, and that sucks. Hopefully, if they do a second movie, haha, they will actually make Godar a character. The putties were pretty awesome, though. I like the way they were done, and of course, it wouldn't be Power Rangers without a gravel pit. Yes, there's a gravel pit in this movie. Another standout moment for me that I found pretty awesome is that there's a moment when the pterodactyl is flying over some buildings and you see glass shatter as it flies past it. Kind of cool and makes me think of Rodan. There's some good cameos. There's a lot of good Easter eggs. I only caught a couple. Some of them were in the dialogue itself. Some of them were actually locations. I'm curious to see what others have found in the movie. But overall, I was impressed. This was Power Rangers to me. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot more than Kong Skull Island. Even though I thought Kong Skull Island was great the second time around, I enjoyed this so much more. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, there's a scene in the trailers where there's someone standing on the train doing martial arts. That's not even in the movie. Huh. I'm wondering what else was in the trailer that didn't make the final cut. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. The trailers were crap. Oh, and this has nothing to do with the movie, but I do need to say, because I saw it at the Alamo Draft House, during their pre-show, they showed about 10 minutes of the first Jew-Ranger episode. It was pretty awesome getting to see Jew-Ranger on the big screen, even if it was just a little bit of the episode. So with that said, until next time, bye.